What's up, y'all? Rochelle coming with a self-love video because everybody in this world needs self-love. We need self-love to make the world a better place. I'm telling you. But look, I'm bringing this video because I feel like I was told to through the universe. You know how y'all be talking about, well, some people, and I ain't gonna say all y'all, but it be people who be like, Jesus is walking through me, like shit like that. Excuse my language, but yeah, the universe is walking through me. So I feel like it's my duty to encourage people to self-love because it's the best gift that you could give yourself as well as the universe. But anyway, I also want to let y'all know it takes a lot of courage for people to make videos to encourage people. It take courage. Like, y'all don't know, I'm like a shy person, but then again I'm not, but then again I really am. But it's like when you feel like you're doing something right, you have no choice but to do it. Like, just go for it. But what I wrote down some things to keep me on topic of what I'm talking about, self-love. So I had wrote some people are born with it, some lose it along the way, and once you give it back to yourself, never lose it again. That's the truth. Never lose it again. Once you get it, it feels so good. But it's probably people like, even myself, be like, what is self-love? But it's like, you know self-love when you're younger. Honestly, you know it when you're younger because that's all the things that make you happy. Whatever you like to do in your path, in your lane, whatever makes you happy. That's what self-love is. It's giving yourself everything you desire, or walking towards it at least. But a couple things I wrote down, a couple things I had to learn myself, is people with self-love know who they are instead of doing what would make others happy. That's the biggest key to damn near all this. Like, why would you do something just because it makes the people around you happy? Why would you do that? You're selling yourself short right there. Like, you're supposed to chase that dream that seemed like you can't get, because you can. Obviously, it's been in your heart since you was a child, so you can get to it. You just got to take the proper steps, whether that be what I wrote, acting, if you're a hairdresser, if you're a designer, a gardener, a cleaner, whatever make you happy. Anything, dancer, anything. Doctors, lawyers, do your thing. But always do what you want first, not what you want, what you need first. Don't do what other people want you to do, because that's only gonna, it's like you living for them instead of living for yourself. It's the best way I could put it. And if that don't feel natural, then it's not for you. You need to live for you. Another thing I had wrote was act on needs rather than wants. You know you love yourself when you stay away from tempting situations. Yes, like, tempting situations is like, who want to be around a person who's stuck in the past, who keep bringing up your past, who keep trying to keep you at a certain level when you like, I already got past that though. I already forgave myself for that. Like, I don't want to stay right there. I want to move up. You don't want to be around people like that. Friends, liquor, jail, anything bad or unnecessary. You want to stay away from that. But you're going to learn that you are loving yourself because you're going to start turning your back on all those things. You just are. That's just what it is. You're growing. You're learning. Another thing I wrote is when you love yourself, well, ways of knowing you love yourself. When you love yourself, you take care of basic needs. That's simple stuff. That's things y'all overlook. Even I overlook. Like, seriously. But it's, if you know you combing your hair, you're getting your nails done. For men, you know, getting your hair cut and your nails done too. Or food, drinks, if you like to meditate, exercise, proper sleep, intimacy, taking trips, those are all forms of you putting yourself first, loving yourself, like treating yourself to something. Of course, like when you love yourself, you take care of yourself. So if you're eating vegetables, fruits, water on a daily, your body is loving every bit of that. Your soul is loving every bit of that. When we eating all like meat and grease, just things that don't align, you will start to see that stuff showing you. And it's true. Like people with diabetes, you'll see that their necks are discolored. It's like darker. Or even other parts of your body is just going to be discolored. You may have hella bumps, hella unnecessary shit. All because, excuse my language again, because you're drinking all this soda, chips. It's healthy chips out there, but sodas and liquor and all that, and none of us is perfect. That's one thing. None of us are perfect. It's going to take time to get to those things. But when you love yourself, oh, you're gonna stop. You're gonna drop hella habits, a lot of them. Like I treated myself to a soda maybe 2 days ago because I was like, I've been on my water hype. I've been leaving certain foods alone. I'm like, I'm gonna get me a Sprite. Got a Sprite, I was cool. Then I was like, oh, I'm gonna get a Coca-Cola. Then the Coca-Cola though, it's like you see people, I'm telling you, it's people that grab the Pepsi and a Coca-Cola and then clean their toilet with it. You can see this stuff on YouTube. Do your research. So it's like I drank the Coca-Cola and then I felt a certain way. Like it was like I could feel it killing me. I'm not lying. Like the Sprite was cool, but the Coca-Cola, it was like no good. I was like, I'm not drinking no more of that. I'm leaving that alone. Because when you eating healthy and you drinking healthy, when you go touch something bad again, you gonna feel it. Or like the soda too, I might have a couple bumps in the next couple days for putting that in my body, even though my skin is normally clear. But proper sleep, people think not getting sleep, or I'm always to the bag, I ain't getting no rest. Your body needs rest. That's half the time why half people are angry, because they don't get enough sleep. Learn to get your rest, because it's very important. And then meditation, man. I like to meditate because it helps me have a clearer mind. It helped me get rid of negative thoughts. It helps a lot of things for me. But that may be for me. If it's not for you, then don't do it. But meditation is good too. But most of all, do what makes you happy. That's all I'm trying to say. Another thing is set boundaries. When you say no, whether that be to work, love, or things that just don't serve you or represent who you are. Like, when I start saying no, I start feeling good. Whether that be to my child, my friends, my dad, my family, anybody. Once you start saying no, especially them damn jobs, when you say no, you get a little bit of your power back. You start taking back everything that make you you. Like, if I'm not setting boundaries, I don't love myself. And I can say, it's like, I'm one example with my child. Always, anything she asks for, I'm gonna get it for her. I'm gonna get it for her. I'm gonna get it for her. That's what make her happy. But see, I learned she know what make her happy, so she asked for it. Like, but it's draining me. I'm like, damn, okay. And then I'll ask her, oh, can you give me some chips? I just bought you some chips. She'll be like, like, for real? But I'm like, okay, this little girl, she love herself. Like, so she gonna keep herself first no matter what. Like, I learned from my kid. But then I start telling her no. I start telling her no. Like, as far as, oh, mommy, can you lotion me up and stuff like this? Like, I'm like, no, you got it. You can do it. She'll look at me funny or crazy. And then it's like peanut butter jelly sandwiches. She loved those. She was like, oh, mommy, I'm on my tablet. Do you think, like, she was like, can you make me a peanut butter jelly sandwich? I was like, no, you got it. You can do it. It's right in the kitchen. So she just sat there and continued playing her tablet. She didn't get up to make her own peanut butter jelly because she was used to me catering to her. Which you can cater to your children, but you still have to have boundaries. And that's in life. You got to have boundaries with anybody and everybody. Say no. Learn to say no. They're going to be okay. You're not going to hurt their feelings. The world goes on. But no, saying no for me, I start feeling like, ooh, I feel good. Like, it started helping me. I have another source. Protect yourself. When you self-love yourself, when you love yourself, you'll protect yourself. Protect your energy. Say frenemies. Protecting your energy. Protecting yourself, period. I say learn to be a good judge of character. I don't think I was always. Never have been. My dad, like, it even go back to your parents. When you bring people over your house, they know already. They can spot out a person who's not for you. Like, y'all better watch him, or you better watch her. She's not for you. Like, and they know a good friend when they meet one. Like, you have to learn to have that in yourself. You got to learn to be a good judge of character. Like, when you sit around certain people or certain things, them little vibes you get, them little, I don't think she liked me. Like, if you feel like that, you got to listen to that and trust it. Like, that person ain't for you. Period. Because you could have a friend, you could really have a friend who will be around you for years and not like your ass. Like, it's true. I don't think I've had that, but it's like you can spot it out when you see people around it. Like, why are you still hanging with that person? That person do not like you. Like, but the person has to see that for themselves. But when they love themselves, they'll be able to see it. It's just, they give you little clues and hints here and there. You just gotta listen. Another one is forgive yourself. That means everybody know. You know how to forgive other people, but do you know how to forgive yourself? We all human. We all have made mistakes. That's life. So, don't down talk or nag yourself. I said the same way you lift up your people, lift yourself up. That's like how you encourage your friends. Like, you can do that. I know you can do that. You're supposed to talk to yourself that same way. Like, when they make a mistake, oh, I done had another abortion, or I'm sorry I chose that, but I've participated in that. It's like, if you have done that, or if you know somebody who done that, it's like, you encourage your friend. You don't down talk them. You tell them it's okay. It wasn't your time. You weren't ready, and that's okay. Like, but you have to learn how, the same way how you talk to your friend like that, you have to talk to yourself like that. Like, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. You weren't ready. You'll get it together. You have to encourage yourself. You got to lift yourself up. And I wrote, mistakes are the best. Mistakes are the best because you get to learn from them. Accept that you are not perfect. Mistakes create growth and lessons learned. And that's the truth. Like, don't beat yourself up. It's not worth it. We are not perfect. Even the people, we look like it, but we're not. We're humans, you guys. We all go through things. That's just life. But learn from it. I'm not saying just go out and make a million mistakes. Learn from them. It may take you 7 times just to learn. Oh well. Like, long as you get the lesson, you get the growth, you learned from it. You don't gotta sit and dwell on it no more. You in the present now. Time to let that go. And I wrote, well, live intentionally. Self-love will lead you to finding your purpose, whatever that purpose is. I swear it's self-love is like money that you can't see. That's the best way I could put it. Like, you have so much in you, but you have to learn to find it. Learn to love you again. That little dream you had when you was a kid, that's you. That's love. If you want to live a life with meaning, then trust that your decisions you make will guide you there. Like, stand for something besides following the crowd. Like, stay true to yourself. That's number one. When you stay true to yourself, you love yourself. You truly love yourself. That's like, you got nice people and you got people who act nice. I like when I heard this, because I was like, well, am I nice or do I act nice? But I'm like, I know I'm a kind-hearted person. That's who I am. Genuinely. It's people who say they got hearts and who act nice, but they're just acting. You know a kind-hearted person when you see one. Everybody know one when they see one. You know when somebody faking it, and you know when they not. Like, so I even told myself, I'm like, am I nice? I know I have a kind heart, but am I nice? Like, I'm like, I am a nice person. I can truly say that. But also, I've learned, I didn't say a lot of things to people because I never wanted to hurt anyone's feelings. But sometimes you do have to stand up for yourself and you have to speak your mind. You're not hurting them. You're kind of just telling them, this is what I'm going to tolerate and what I'm not going to tolerate. So, I'm still nice. I'm just honest. But that's it for self-love. I think as long as you love yourself, you will lead yourself exactly where you need to be. Period. Thank you guys for listening to me. If you don't like it, move along. If you do like it, great. But yeah, I'm just here to do my part.